Let's draw a horse today. Here I have an example of a horse that I drew. Very basic shapes to make this horse. We have a circle for the main part of the head, and then for the snout of the horse, it could be considered almost like a rectangle shape or an oval shape here. We could turn it into an oval, right? Because the front part of the snout will be a circle, and then the bridge of the nose here could be an oval. The neck shape could be an oval shape, right? And then the front part of the horse could be a circle shape. Let's start with the very basic circle shape for the head. I'm going to draw very lightly. Hopefully you're drawing very lightly. It makes it much easier to erase your lines later. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw in the snout part of the horse. Right? Smaller circle than the main part of the head. And then we have the neck. The neck is, I'm going to go ahead and make it an oval shape. Almost like a peanut shape. Then the back side of the horse right here, and the front part of the horse, right? It's a circle shape. We're not going to see the whole horse's body, just the head and neck and front quarter of the horse. Alright, now next up, we're going to go ahead and shape the head and then the bridge, the horse's nose bridge. The bridge of the nose. Typically on a horse's bridge has an angle. And then we're going to bring in the nostril. Alright, this horse has to breathe. We're going to make sure we help out the horse so it can breathe. And then part of the mouth here, we're going to curve it just slightly inside here. Comes around. And we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on this side. Drawing the nostril here. The horse has to have two nostrils. It makes it much easier for the horse to breathe. And we'll give this one a little bit of a smile right here. We'll curve it just slightly a little bit. And an indication of the bottom part of the lip underneath the nose. And we're going to go ahead and make a straight line here. We're going to draw in the jawline of the horse's muzzle area. We're going to bring in the eyes. There's one eye, and this one will be slightly smaller. And we're going to bring, before we get to the rest of the eyes, I want to show you, alright, this drawing of a horse, you can see that I made the eyelid slightly down, so the horse is looking at you like, what are you looking at? And is kind of curious, like, oh, what are you doing? This horse that we're drawing today, let's go ahead and keep the eyes open, and we'll draw in the pupil. All right, give a little bit of a reflection, leave that little white part of the eye, that white part of the pupil we want to keep in there. And then we'll draw in the hair. The hair, we're just going to make it like a bunch of triangles, right? Controlled triangles, controlled scribble marks. And we'll draw in this ear. This ear is going to be bigger. This ear here is going to be larger. And this ear will be slightly smaller because it's further away. And we'll draw in this part of the ear. And then we'll bring in the back part of the mane. And same thing here, we'll bring the mane so it comes over top of the neck a little bit to give it form and shape. And we'll draw in the neck here. And the front part of the horse. And we'll put a little bit of a shadow underneath the neck here. Just a little bit of a shadow. And then right through here. I'm going to bring a little bit of a line right here. Notice it'll get wider down this end. And we can give your horse some eyebrows. There's our horse. Let's give the horse some hay. The horse has been eating hay. And that's why the horse is looking at you and thinking, oh, I'm having my lunch. Or maybe the horse is thinking, did you bring me an apple? Horses seem to like apples. At least the ones I've fed with apples. I like to add some shadows behind the horse just to make the horse stand out just a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and draw in like this shadow. It's a contrasting shadow because it'll be darker behind and then it pushes the horse forward. Just to give it a shadow. This shadow just serves a purpose to just push the horse forward. And I could use the side of my pencil to cover more area quicker. Right? And then I'm going to go back the other way. So we have these type of lines. Just give the shadow some texture. It's really up to you and your preference. Totally up to you what you want to do. But that's just an example of what you can do with creating those shadows. Light shadow through here. And there we are. We have our horse. Great job, everyone. Keep up the good work. Keep drawing, and always stay being great.